Luke rides it back. So what we're going to look at is the BMW Motorrad stand. That's it.
It's showtime.
So this is an interesting BMW. It replaces the R90 LED front lights. Think of this as like a retro super naked. Think of it like that. Really nice touches here by BMW. So you got contrasting colours. See that the cylinder head's been redesigned over the first R90. R12. Even the shaft drive has like a different, like a ceramic, like graphite coating over it, and has been recreated. A lot tidier in this area as well compared to the previous generation. Air cooled monoblock calipers. It's quite pretty. Seat is very nice. That's a hark back to the past. It has solid pieces like this, a little BMW emblem there, nice touch. And then really, speedo, very simple display. We do have things like cruise control. It's grips, like a retro classic Super Naked. So think of this as what would be a Super Cruiser, 1800 cc's. Those cylinders are the biggest cylinders I've ever seen. They really stick out. A lot of chrome crash protectors here because of the weight. Love the little details like this, like that kind of bronzy style on the drive shaft. You can actually see a lot of what the drive shaft is actually doing. Big long chrome pipes. Seat very comfortable. Paintwork finish is wonderful for BMW. Simple display, miles an hour, and yeah, you have things like cruise control. You have a menu system, different modes, and wow, does it make an impression? Hark back to the past, and yeah, LED lights. Wow. So this is the F900R, which is BMW naked bike, middle of the road. So a good balance between really good fuel economy, pretty fast performance. And there are some nice colour options with the F900R. It is a parallel twin. It's interesting how this engine casing has like a metallic sparkle to it. And it's like a graphite sort of look to it. Quick shifter. Really wonderful handling. Big Brembos up front. Wheels look fantastic. LED headlight up front, and as you can spec the headlight to be adaptive as well, so that's pretty interesting. Keyless start, really nice TFT display from BMW. You've got nice functions like cruise control. Change what the suspension is doing, different settings for that, different menus. And keyless fuel cap. Let's see, pretty good, pretty soft. Nice looking swing arm, gold chain. And this is the good naked bike. So this is the BMW S1000 XR. Think of this as a Sport Tourer from BMW. 1000cc, inline 4, massive radiator, Lots of stopping power, Brembo monoblocks. Interesting here, this carbon fibre effect for the, if you drop the S1000 XR, and is that stronger than metal or aluminium? Wow! Very different. Quick shifter, gold chain. BMW Motorsport colours, so it looks fantastic. Very pretty bike. Pretty small tourer. They got things like you can set up your navigation. The TFT display is actually really clear. The gear indicator, fuel range, RPM, miles an hour. You've got cruise control, the ability to adjust what the suspension does, high drive, motorcycle equivalent to high drive, heated grids, and this is very, very fast. It's got a lot of torque, a lot of power, LED lights, and makes quite an impression. So this is the BMW F800 GS, so off-road, 2-cylinder, price up about 87 horsepower, but off-road that's still quite a lot of power. LED lights, LED indicators, nice body panels here, nice shapes to them, and also this new thing that I've been noticing with the latest BMWs is this like metallic graphite sort of styling here, and it actually does sparkle in the sunlight, which is quite interesting. You've got a quick shifter, which is really useful, and nice things like this, like you can even see the wiring loom is like you've got a protective shield around it, which is wonderful. Seat, pretty well padded. We're on the swing arm, and then you've got, I'm guessing, navigation, things like cruise control, menu, BMW equivalent iDrive, the swivel, and this is the low suspension, low seat option, just to show you what it's like to kind of sit on it. Let's see if I can do this. This is what it's like, and the GS is very wide. It's got like a very big, wide cockpit to it, but then you've got a lot of wind protection. And it does feel very big. Off-road, this feels very big. Yeah. So this is the R1250. SE. Wonderful colour scheme, very pretty. Love the BMW blue and the Flash and Motorsport colours going on there. Really good. Brembos, gold Brembos, anodised gold, gold forks, beautiful paintwork, massive cylinders sticking out, nice frame. Shaft drive, so no chain to clean and lubricate. Nice shapes. This is what it's like to sit on it. So think of this as like a Boxster super naked from BMW. So there's no fairings, no wind protection. That's just part of having a super naked or a naked bike. Don't put a screen on this, you'll ruin the looks and the styling here. The paint is wonderful. This is for a sat-nav, and then you've got things like cruise control, menu buttons, suspension modes. You've got actually a very nice TFT display here. Fairly not too bad of a border. The screen will look very good because BMW do very clear graphics on the TFTs. Keyless start, wonderful. So this is the BMW S1000R. This is BMW Super Naked. 170 horsepower standard, and with a full remap and a full acropovic system, there's even more torque and more brake horsepower to be had. Quick shifter is standard. I really like the change here by BMW. The front is a lot more pretty, it's a lot more elegant. The two headlights, it's a lot more sensual. Oh, it's just pretty. And golf forks, massive Brembos up front, beautiful body panels here. Remember, this is a super naked, so you're not getting any wind protection whatsoever. Don't put a screen on this, or else you're defeating the point of a super naked, and it takes away from the looks and the styling. What I also love here, removable baffle. That's awesome. Carbon here and there. And this is what it's like to sit on the S1000R Super Naked. Super Naked, so handlebars, fairly straight, slight sporty kick to them, and cruise control, a lot of different menus here, heated grips. TFT is a pretty good size, to be honest. There's a bit of a border on this side between the actual screen and this. It's also keyless starts, little capsules you get to, sonic power and torque. This is the BMW R18 Transcontinental. That colour really does stand out. A lot of metallic in it. Very smooth lacquer, big spotlights, and 1800cc Boxster engine. So in the United States of America, a motorcycle like this is really popular. The way to put it is, if you think of a town between, say, a city and a city in Britain, the distance that is, and then compare that to the distance between a city and another city in the United States of America, add 80 or a couple of hundred miles to that. So very big, very wide, massive amounts of wind protection, and a huge TFT screen where you have things like digital radio. You also have these speakers that are really modern, but look like classic badging and that sort of stuff. So you can listen to music while you're riding, and being a very modern Boxster engine, it's going to be very quiet. So, and then you've got the wind protection, so you can sit there at 50 miles an hour listening to whatever music that you're into. You've got fuel range, MPG, gear indicator, and then standard like speedo, rev counter, fuel gauge. That power reserve, that is something that a lot of much older motorcycles had. So you got a massive cylinder sticking out. Designed to cross countries, this. So this is the S1000RR Sport. This is BMW Superbike, 206 horsepower standard. You know that you definitely want a full acropovic system, and to remap the computer, there's more torque and power to be had. And it's very pretty, it's very exotic. Superbike is exotic. Quick shifter is standard. And you're on a superbike with heated grips. You have cruise control, so aluminium clutch and brake levers, multiple different menus to choose from, rev counter as your focus because this is a superbike, race bike, electronic suspension, carbon, paint finish is nice and smooth, paint finish is fantastic, blue superbike calipers, race bike, so supersonic power and torque. 200 miles an hour, being a race bike after an hour, hour and a half, your shoulder, your back, your neck, everything's going to be hurting. So after an hour, hour and a half, you're going to want to take a break and find somewhere to pull over, and follow full LED lights as well, and Exotica, stunning from every angle, and definitely when you're passing by, you know this is a super bike. The BMW K1600 GT is one of the only six-cylinder motorcycles, 160 horsepower. Think of this as a super tourer, single-sided swing arm, a magnificent BMW engine, seat looks wonderful, really interesting design here, and you have a ton of wind protection. Just to show you what I mean, you're literally cocooned here. So this is designed for crossing countries, and you've got cruise control, BMW motorcycle equivalent to iDrive, a massive TFT display, speakers, DAB radio, heated seat, heated grips, and it makes riding vast distances very comfortable. Keyless start, different buttons here to change maybe radios, and feel very comfortable on this. Be mindful of the weight because it is big and it is long and it is actually fairly heavy. To show you what I mean, it's 343 kilograms. But BMW have done a lot of good work in the balance of the motorcycle. Powerful brakes and big panniers. Quite a lot of interest around BMW. I tried a lot of interest around BMWs. But yeah, pretty good.
The little rascal has spirit. That's what.
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Drink a cup of tea. No, I have no idea where I put it.